In this video, we're going to show you a way to access your 403B before age 59 and a half and without penalty. So, what happens when you maybe qualify for retirement in your pension system before age 59 and a half, but you want to access your 403B plan for additional income? Can you still access that money even though the IRS says you must wait until 59 and a half to take 403B contributions without a penalty? This is where the rule of 55 comes into play. If you're new to the channel, we are public employee retirement training, and we are fellow public employees who help educate teachers and public employees just like you on how to be financially well and prepare for retirement. We make these videos to help teachers and public employees. The only thing we ask for in return is that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. The Rule of 55 is an IRS rule that allows workers who are 55 or older to withdraw money from their employer-sponsored retirement plan penalty-free if they leave their jobs. This rule effectively allows workers who separate from their employers to access retirement savings early without being subject to a 10% early withdrawal penalty. The Rule of 55 applies specifically to workplace plans including 403B plans, 401k plans, and 401a plans. So how does this work? Essentially, if you retire between the ages of 55 and 59 and a half, you can still access your current 403B without paying the 10% penalty. The rule applies regardless of the terms of your separation from employment, so whether you quit, get fired, get laid off, or just retire, you can still access your retirement funds at age 55. Of course, as with all tax rules, there are caveats and exceptions. So in this case, the Rule of 55 only applies if you retire during the year of your 55th birthday or later. So technically, you don't even have to be 55 yet, so long as you turn 55 during the year you retire. The Rule of 55 only applies to your current employer retirement plans, not older retirement plans from previous employers. However, there's nothing stopping you from rolling these older plans into your current 403B plan before stepping away from work and begin withdrawals. Problem solved there. Once rolled over into your current 403B, you could then have access to these funds at retirement. It's important to remember that the Rule of 55 does not apply to individual retirement accounts or IRAs. This only applies to 403Bs, 401ks, and 401as. So let's sum this up. Some of the key takeaways of the Rule of 55 are: the Rule of 55 is an IRS rule that allows certain workers to avoid the 10% early withdrawal penalty when taking money out of the workplace retirement plans before age 59 and a half. To qualify for the Rule of 55, withdrawals must be made in the year that the employee turns 55 or older and leaves their employer, either to retire early or for any other reason. The Rule of 55 only applies to the workplace plans. What's more, plans are not required to include the provision. Retirement plan distributions taken using the Rule of 55 would still be subject to ordinary income tax. There are a few other cases in which you can make early withdrawals from a 403B without paying a penalty. There are a couple key exceptions to the penalty. You won't pay the penalty for withdrawals after you've become disabled. Furthermore, if the withdrawal covers unreimbursed medical expenses greater than 7.5% of your adjusted gross income, you won't pay a penalty either. That means if you have a medical emergency and have to pay out of pocket, you can use your retirement savings as a safety net. And that's the Rule of 55 in a nutshell. A common retirement age for teachers is 55, according to most state pension systems. So if you're retiring at 55, no sweat. You can probably still access your 403B as soon as you retire using the Rule of 55. If you found this video helpful, be sure to share it, like the video, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Before you go, do you want to learn more and see more detailed lessons like this? Check out the PERT Retirement Roadmap for teachers and public employees. This is an entire community of teachers and public employees just like you, which includes a comprehensive, simple, and easy to follow guide taking you from A to Z on how to get started and understand exactly what you need to know and do in order to prepare for retirement and be financially well. You'll also receive lifetime access to individualized support regardless of if you're 1 year or 30 years away from retirement, along with a host of other benefits. Click the link in the description below to learn more about becoming a PERT Retirement Roadmap member.